This is good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another game here at George Washington High School for our varsity baseball team. The game just began. That was a strike, fouled off back by the first hitter of the game for the Rams. That is a ball high. The count now is 1-1. On the mound for the Trojans today is Christian Peña. This is his first time on the mound this season. The hitter lays off a good slider outside. That's ball two. A grounder pulled to the left side, foul. Count now is 2-2. This is a gorgeous day in Washington Heights today. Beautiful day for baseball. Our Trojans defeated the same team that they're playing today, the Manhattan Center Rams, last Monday, 12-1. Let's see if today. Ooh, nice curve. Struck him out with the hook. And that is the first out of the game. Was that a foul tip or what? Grounded to the pitcher. Save! Next at bat for the Rams is number 25. The Rams have a runner on first. Sorry for the delays and the quiet silences. We've just been dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties on this side. We're trying to do our best to get everything situated. There's a runner on first right now. The pitcher steps off the mound to check on the run at first. Oof. Oh, close call. The runner from first steals second. The count is 0-1. Foul back. Oh, somebody's car got hit. Don't curse. We live. What's good, kiddo? It's good seeing you, man. The runner gets back. The Trojan starting pitcher seems a little flustered now. He has 2 strikes on the batter. Got him in a good spot. The runner second takes a good lead. The pitch. Low. Good eye by the batter. The count now is 1-2. strike three. Painted the outside corner. Nice pitch by Christian. And that's the first out of the game. Struck him out looking. Next at bat is number 12. Last name Aguilar for the Rams. I believe that's their shortstop. Ball in the dirt. That's ball one. The Manhattan Center Rams are in a good position to try to put a run on the board. Cushion with the pitch. Ooh, called outside. Ball two. Count is 2-0. There's one out, top of the first. Run on second base. The pitch from Christian Pena is fouled off to the right and is out of play for strike one. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. There's one out. So curveball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher to keep the runner at second base. The count now is 3-1. It's a good hitter's count to be in. But right now, you know the pitcher has to throw a strike because he doesn't want to walk the batter. Ooh, and unfortunately he does. That's ball 4. No. Next at bat for the Rams is number 18, last name Medina. It's a cleanup hitter. Ooh, and hits a nice fly ball to center field. John is under it. The runner from second tries to tag, but turns back by a good throw from John Legrand, the center fielder for the George Washington Trojans, and that is out number 2. Next for the Rams is number 27, the number 5 hitter. His runners on first and second, 2 outs. Pitcher steps off, tries to gather himself. Wants to keep the momentum going. And the pitch from Christian. High. That is a ball. Low and outside. The count is 3-0. Last thing Christian wants to do is load the bases. That was a ball four anyways. And now the bases are loaded for number 15, the number 6 hitter for the Mahan Center Rams. The infield is getting some instruction from Coach Carbone, which at this point is really, there's 2 outs, is just a force out wherever you can. Just try to make the easiest play and the routine play at this moment. That ball is high and outside. That's ball 1. Oof. Strike. Right down the middle. Fouled off to the right side. That's strike 2. Christian Pena is 1 strike away from retiring the side and getting out of trouble. The Rams are definitely threatening right now. The bases are loaded. Sorry for whichever delay we have here, just showing you guys and the scoreboard. Please bear with us. Here we go. The pitch. Ooh, strike him with some high heat, and Christian gets out of the jam. And that'll bring us to the bottom of the first, where our Trojans will come up to bat. Be right back. And we're back, ladies and gents, to open up the bottom of the first, where our Trojans are up to bat. Oof! Ooh, nice contact by John Luis Sierra, which was our first bat of the game. But he lines out directly to the second baseman for the first out of the bottom of the first. But he made a great contact. The second baseman didn't even have to move, basically. Next at bat, hitting second for our Trojans is our shortstop, Nicolas Nunez, with a good eye. That ball is low and outside in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. Fastball inside. Cold strike. The count is 1-1. Nicolas being patient. Ooh, swing and a miss on what it looked to be a slider for strike two. Count now is 1-2. One out. The pitch. Low for ball two. Oof. A slow roller up the middle. Oh, the shortstop can't handle it. And Nicolas gets saved with an E6. He reaches on a fielder's choice. Barnes Gonzalez. And the Rams have the first runner of the game. Next at bat, number 3, the center fielder, John Legrand. Nicolas taking a nice, decent lead off of first. Gets back in time. And the pitch. Nicolas going for second on a ball. The count now is 1-0. And the runner advances to second on a stolen base. Ooh, and a long drive to right field. That is gone. A 2-run home run by John Legrand. Great swing by John. And the Trojans are on the board. 2-0. That was a nice swing by John. Attaboy. Next at bat is the third baseman and the cleanup hitter for the Trojans, Mr. Gregory Mello, the third baseman. And he takes low ball one. Count is 2-0. The pitch. Oof! Good cut and fouls back. Ow! That definitely hit somebody's car. Count now is 2-1. Greggy tried to put a good cut on that pitch, just slightly missed it. He fouled it straight back. Ooh, that was kind of inside, but the still called it a strike. Count now is 2-2. One out. Ah, that was a really bad swing by Gregory Mello. Very unusual of him. He's usually a very disciplined hitter. And that is out number two. Next at bat is number 5 hitter, the catcher, Michael Alcantara. The Trojans have put on 2 on the board so far in this early inning. That is a ball outside. Michael's ahead in the count 1-0. And the pitch. That is low and inside for ball 2. Michael's showing some really good discipline. Which right now at this point you're just really looking for a good pitch to hit, pitch to drive. And that's outside for ball 3. The pitcher has kind of lost his zone. I don't know if Coach Carbone is going to give Michael the green light right now. At this point and early in the game, I would. If it's a good pitch to hit, he took it for strike 1. Now I'm pretty sure he's going to give him the green light and just tell him to let it fly. Great hitters counts 3-1. Ooh, he fouls it off his front foot. The count is now full. Ooh, and that's a base hit right up the right side from Michael. Good piece of hitting after having the count at 3-0. Worked his way down to 3-2. Finally got a good pitch to hit and drove it right up the right side of the second base. Next at bat is Elijah Rodriguez, our left fielder. Carbone is giving instructions to both the head and the runner at first base. And the pitch inside for ball 1. That pitch is low and inside again. That's ball 2. The Trojan hitters are really making the Rams pitcher work this inning. They've been patient. They've been working the counts. The pitcher steps off to check the run on first. He gets back in time. But so far, so good for our Washington Trojans. The pitcher steps off again. If you're just joining us, our Trojans are up 2-0 thanks to a 2-run home run by John Legrand. This is the bottom of the first. There's 2 outs, and the Trojans are threatening with a long shot to left field. Jesus Christ. Elijah's rounding second. And he has a stand-up triple. And the Trojans lead 3-0. Rams coach, I'm sorry, the Rams coach goes outside to the mound, try to settle his pitcher down. He hasn't been pitching that bad. He's worked out a couple of good counts. It's just the Trojans hitters have just been a little bit better so far. Next at bat is the seventh hitter for the Trojans, Axel Sosa, who's playing right field today. And the pitch. Strike one. Fastball in the outside corner. Good eye. That's a low fastball in the dirt for ball one. Good eye by Axel, but not chasing a pitch that's low in the strike zone. That's a ball outside. Curveball just missed. And the pitch. Ooh, broken bat. Foul ball. That bat is broken, kiddo. Come on, we heard that from the heard it from over here. Count is now 2-2, 2 outs. The Rams pitcher is desperately trying to get out of the inning. The Trojans are still threatening with a run at third base. That is low for ball three. The count is now full. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Alex Sosa. The pitch. Fouled back. This inning, all of the Trojans hitters have been making the pitcher work, except for the exception of our leadoff hitter, John Luis Sierra, who hit a line drive straight to the second baseman on the first pitch he saw. Other than that, the Trojans batters have really been making the pitcher work. And the pitch, ball 4, good eye, and he works the walk. Next at bat is number 8, DHing, Billy Beltre, number 10. That is low. The runner from first advances on the pass ball by the catcher. That was clearly a low ball. Count now is 1-0. There's 2 outs. Runners in second and third. Good eye by Billy Beltre, laying off a pitch that's outside for ball 2. Ooh, inside. It hit him. Hit by the pitch. And the bases are now loaded. And the number 9 hitter, Brian Mello, a second baseman, hits a foul back right to a cameraman that does not make the catch. Come on, Starling, you gotta dive head first, buddy. Just having some fun here, guys. That was a good cut by Billy, just barely missed it for strike 1. Ooh, the ump called that a strike. Yes, that's exactly what I thought to myself. It looked a little bit outside on this side, but count is 0-2. And Brian Melo's doing everything he can to stay alive. Foul down one off to the left side. The Trojans have batted around the order. This is the ninth hitter, Brian Melo, with a good chance to put up some more runs. Ooh, and a swing and a miss, strike three. And that ends the threat, but the Trojans put up three on the board. And at the end of one inning, the Manhattan Center Rams 0, the George Washington Trojans 3. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back to open up the top of the first. Christian pitches. Ooh, strike one. Ooh, and a little blooper to the second baseman, Brian Mello. Gets him with the easy ground out. That's one out. Next at bat is number 52, Cespedes, for the Manhattan Center Rams. The pitch, ooh, nice curveball by Christian Pena. Seems like the batter's having some sort of trouble with his chain. Has a quick talk with the umpire, and now he steps right back into the box. Christian gets a sign from Michael. He's ready, set, with a ball low. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Ooh, got him with a nice slider. for strike two. Count now is 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, he hits him in the head with a curveball. Hit by pitch. Yes, Raymond, and that's why baseball players wear helmets. Things that happen. Now, the number 9 hitter for the Rams, number 21, is up at bat. Strike one on the batter. That's a ball high for ball one. Gorgeous Monday afternoon for baseball. Ooh, nice. Strike at the knees for strike two. Count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out on the top of the second inning. The Manhattan Center Rams are at bat. And on the mound is Christian Pena of the Trojans. Yeah. That was a foul tip that caught the catcher in a bad spot, for lack of a better term. He is doing his best to walk it off. As a former catcher myself, I feel his pain. Usually all those foul tips hit you in all different type of places. You know, in your arm, elbow. They're trying to give him some time to try to see if he can recuperate out in the sideline. Seems like he's okay. Coach Carbone is over trying to make sure that his catcher Alcantara is good to go. And seems like he is. Mm-hmm. All right. We set to go. Seems like the catcher, Michael Alcantara, is okay. And we're back in play. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the pitch is called high for ball 2. Oh, he missed with a fastball outside for ball 3. The count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's 1 out, it's run on first. Who takes a decent lead. And the number 9 hitter strikes out. There's currently 2 outs now. And the pitcher swings at a low pitch for strike one. Yeah. Trying to think. I'm trying to think and write at the same time. Sorry, guys. Multitasking on this side. Ooh, another fastball right down the Broadway for strike two. Count now is 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch, low for ball one. And strikes him out, gets away from the catcher. Ooh, he gets him out. Good throw. And at the end of the second inning, score is still 3-0 Trojans. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. And we're back, ladies and gents. Bottom of the second, John Legrand at bat. And he takes inside for ball one. And the last inning, the Trojans batted around. Every single batter in the lineup got to get a turn. John Luis Sierra started the first inning with a line drive straight to the second baseman. This is the second at bat of the game. And he hits a little blooper that falls between the second and third baseman for a base hit. Good piece of hitting. And the Trojans have the first run of the second inning. Next at bat is Nicolas Nunez, the second hitter in the lineup and the starting shortstop for today. John Lewin gets back just in time. The run at first takes a good lead. And the pitch. And a foul ball straight back. Count now is 0-1. Oh, that's a dead ball. And the runner easily advances back to second base. Nicolas Nunez digs into the batter's box. The pitch is ready. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a little blooper. It could fall. But the second baseman gets under it. For out number 1. Next at bat, who last inning hit a huge 2-run home run. The center fielder, John Legrand, who hit a shot over the right field wall earlier. He's in a good chance to get another RBI here. The pitch is called a strike outside for strike 1. The pitcher waits the signs from the catcher. They agree. He's checking the runner on second. Good eye by John. That was a pitch on the floor. The runner goes for third. Save! In just in time. Count now is 1-1. Ball offside, and John goes for home. See, why he slowed down? That was a dangerous play by John. By John Louis, I'm sorry. John is the one who's at bat. But either way, it works out for the Trojans. That's another run scored. Trojans now lead 4-0. Count is 2-1. Ooh. That was a curveball. Called a strike. Count now is 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ooh, and a nice work by John Legrand. That goes right over the left fielder's head. John is running down second base. Carbone is giving him a green light. And yep, ladies and gents, that's an inside the park home run. That is 2 home runs today for John Legrand. And the Trojans now lead 5-0. On some good piece of hitting by John Legrand. The Rams coach has gone to visit the mound to try to see and the pitch is done. The Rams pitch is being replaced. We don't know by who yet. But the shortstop, I believe, is the one who's coming in to pitch. And the pitcher is going to move out to shortstop. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. He hits Gregory in the back. Hit by the pitch. Gregory Mello is going to advance to first base. And the Trojans continue to threaten. Sorry guys, we have no replay.
Just rewind to YouTube.
Yes, there you go. That's a good idea. Rewind the YouTube once the live stream is over. All right. Here we got the number 5 hit of the catcher, Michael Alcantara. Who sees for ball 1. Might. That's outside for ball 2. The catcher is showing a disciplined eye at the plate. And the pitch. Ball 3. The run advances to second base on a pass ball by the catcher. That's inside for ball 4. And Michael Alcantara reaches on 4 straight balls. Next at bat is Elijah Rodriguez, the number 6 hitter for the Trojans, who had a stand-up triple early in the first inning. And the pitch, strike 1. The first strike that the pitcher throws all inning. Runners on first and second. There's no outs. The Trojans are in a good position to try to put more runs on the board. And the pitch, ooh, fouled right back. For strike 2. Count is 0-2 right now. And the pitch. Double steal. Both runners advance on a ball in the dirt. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Oh, he got him with a high heat. Couldn't lay off the high cheese and strikes out for out number 1. Next at bat is the right fielder, Axel Sosa. And the pitch. Ooh, strike 1. Seems like the Rams pitcher has kind of found his groove after walking the first, hitting the first hitter by hit by pitch and walking Michael Alcantara on 4 straight pitches. He's kind of settled down lately. And the pitch, inside for ball 1. And the pitch. Ooh, good cut by Axel, but he swings and misses for strike 2. And he gets hit again. And Gregory scores from home. And Michael advances. That's another run for the Trojans. It is now 6-0. Runner at third. Only one out. Foul back. Good cut. Good way to stay alive by Mr. Sosa, the seventh hitter for the Trojans. Up next is the DH, Billy Beltre. Axel Sosa has a runner at third that I'm pretty sure he wants to bring in. And a wild pitch by the pitcher. And Michael Alcantara scores. The score now is 7-0 Trojans. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And he walks him. Axel reaches. On a walk. Here we have Billy Beltre, the DH, at bat. Strike one with a fastball that caught the outside part of the corner. The pitch. Inside, good eye by Billy Beltre, laying off for that one. Count now is 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, good cut. But it's a little late. Count now is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With Axel Sosa still on first base after the working a walk. That is low for ball 2. Count is 2-2. In the last inning, Billy Beltre was hit by a pitch. Trying to get a good pitch to hit now. Ooh, that was tight and inside for ball 3. Count now is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Oh, grounder right up the right side. Good piece of hitting by Billy Beltre. Axel reaches third base from first. Great base running and hitting by the Trojans. Billy gets his first base hit of the season. And the Trojans now have runner on first and third with 1 out. And Brian Mello at bat. Once again, the Trojans have batted around. Abel, allá voy abajo. Tú, por eso yo no juego pelota ya. Y soy comentarista. Por eso yo no juego pelota ya. Here at bat is Brian Mello, who I'm pretty sure is trying to redeem himself from last inning. Unfortunately for him, he struck out with the bases loaded. But here, he has runners in first and third and views strike number 1. Oh, that's a dead ball. Yes. And Axel scores. And Billy Beltre advances to second on the pass ball. And the Trojans now lead 8-0. Ooh. Aye. Foul back by Billy. Good cut. Strike two. Strike three. And the inning is over. And the Trojans score 5 runs in the bottom of the second. And at the end of 2 innings, the Trojans have 8 runs. The Manhattan Center Rams have 0. Be right back, guys. To open up the top of the third inning, and that is a ball called outside. At bat is number 25, the second hitter for the Manhattan Center Rams. Christian awaits the signs from the catcher. The pitch. Called strike inside. Count now is 1-1. Ooh, good hook. The batter swings and misses for strike two. And the pitch. Fouled right back. Good cut by number 25 of the Manhattan Center Rams. Just missed it. Was just under it. And the pitch from Christian Pena. Strike three. Caught him with the slider. And that is out number one of the top of the third inning. Next at bat is the number 3 hitter and center fielder for the Rams, number 12. Last name Aguilar. Christian Pena with the pitch. Good hook for strike one. The last two pitches for Christians have been two excellent curveballs. He throws the hook low on the dirt for ball one. Count now is 1-1. And the pitch. Nice hook. That the batter swings and misses for strike two. Count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. A liner right up the right side. And that is the first base hit of the game. Well, sorry, the second base hit of the game for the Rams. Next at bat is their cleanup hitter, number 18, last name Medina, who worked a walk in the first inning. Christian checks the runner back. He gets back in time. Ball is in the dirt for ball one. The runner at first takes the lead. Christian waits the sign from the pitcher, and the pitch is a high fastball. That'll be ball two. The runner from first takes a lead. I think the Rams coach put the steal sign just on right now. Could be mistaken. No, I'm correct. And the runner runs and gets there safely after getting a good jump. The count now is 3-0. 3-1, I'm sorry, ladies and gents. The count is 3-1. Christian awaits, and the pitch. Strike two. The count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, there's 1 out. The Rams have a run in second base. Prime precision for him to try to score. Count still full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the third inning. Runner at second base. And the pitch is low. Now the count is full. He strikes him out with some good heat for out number 2. Next at bat is the number 5 hitter for the Rams. ¿Ya quién se la tiró? That was a throwing error by the pitcher that allows the runner advance from second to third. This is the first runner for the Manhattan Center Rams to reach third base today. And at bat is number 27, the number 5 hitter for the Manhattan Center Rams. Oh, and that's a huge pass ball. And the Rams score the first run of the game on a pass ball. Yep. That was a call strike inside. The count is now is 1-1. The Rams finally get a run on the board. That is a ball high outside for ball 2. Oh, and the pitch by Christian Pena is right off his glove. Nicholas gets the good scoop. Oh, and a good pickup by John Luis Sierra. That was 6-3 put out. And after 3 short innings, the Trojans have 8 and the Rams have 1. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. And we back, ladies and gents. That was a ball high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch. Ooh. Nice. Strike one right down the middle of the plate. Count now is 1-1 for John Luis Sierra, the first baseman, who is 1 for 2 today. That was low for ball two. And the pitch. Chop, but right to the foul side for strike number two. Count now is 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, but the catcher can't corral it. And he gets him out for out number one. Next at bat is the second hitter, the shortstop, Nicolas Nunez for the Trojans, who takes high ball one. And the pitch. Ooh, good cut by Nicolas Nunez, but it was just a tad late. That is strike one. And the pitch. High for ball two. And the pitch. Foul right back up, but it seems like it's going to be out of play for strike two. Count now is 2-2 strikes, 1 out. Nicolas digging in. And the pitch. Got him with some nasty stuff on the outside corner for strike two. Next at bat is John Legrand, who so far today is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. He has 3 RBIs. And the pitch. It's called ball. Too high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch. Another ball. Outside. Ooh, good cut by John. Just missed it. Fouls it back for strike one. And the pitch. High again and outside for ball three. Count is 3-1. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the third. And the pitch. That was called a strike on the outside corner to bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. And John lifts it, but foul to the left side. Keeping the at bat alive. Count is still full. 3-2, 2 outs. And the pitch. And he walks. Good eye by John Legrand by working the walk. He has reached base safely in all three at bats. Next is Gregory Mello, the cleanup hitter, who just got the green light from Coach Carbone. Gregory is 0 for 1 today. Ooh, takes a good cut at a pitch, but swings and misses for strike one. And the pitch, ooh, fouled to the left side for strike number two. The count is 0 balls, 2 strikes on the cleanup hitter Gregory Mello. And the pitch. And John reaches second base on a wild pitch by the pitcher. And the pitch. A grounder right up the middle. And a base hit for Gregory Mello that allows John Legrand to score from second base. And the Trojans score on an RBI single by Gregory Mello. The score is now 9-1. And next at bat is the catcher, Michael Alcantara, who today is 1 for 1. He has a base hit and a walk. That is a pass ball, which allows Gregory to reach second base. Oh, it fouled right back. Count now is 1-1. That's low for ball one. For ball two. Good eye by Michael, staying away from that one. Count now is 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And that ball is low, which allows Gregory to advance to third base. The count now is 3 balls, 1 strike for the catcher of the Trojans, Michael Alcantara. And the pitch is hooked to the right side, but foul. And Michael Alcantara has worked a walk. The Rams coach goes to visit the pitching mound, try to talk to the pitcher, who hasn't been doing too bad. He started the inning with 2 strikeouts, then walked John Legrand, who then scored on a single up the right side by Gregory Mello, who is currently now standing at third base. And the Trojans have runners in first and third with Elijah Rodriguez at bat, who hit a huge triple here in the first inning. Let's see if he could do some extra damage now in the bottom of the third. And that is a ball outside. Count now is 1-0. And the pitch. That pitch is high. Count now is 2-0. In each inning of this game, the Trojans have been able to bat around, meaning that every single batter in the lineup has been able to get a turn at bat. I don't know if the Trojans will be successful to do the same this inning, but so far so good. Count now is 3 balls, no strikes. Elijah Rodriguez, the number 6 hitter, is at bat. Up next is Alex Sosa. And the pitch. Low for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded, ladies and gents, with Elijah Rodriguez working a walk. And here at bat is Axel Sosa, who has gotten 2 bases on balls this game, and who takes a nice cut but is a bit late for strike 1. Ooh, and a base hit up, but the shortstop makes the routine play and gets the force out at second base. And after 3 innings, your Trojans lead 9-1. We'll be right back, ladies. And we're back, ladies and gents, in the top of the fourth inning, where the Trojans are leading 9-1. That pitch was high for ball one. And the pitch outside for ball two. That is high for ball three. And on the mound now is Cesar Fragoso, a new pitcher for the Trojans, who walks the batter on 4 straight pitches. At bat now is number 3, the 7th hitter for the Manhattan Rams. A runner on first. See that throws and with a pitch that's outside. He's thrown 5 straight balls. Hopefully he can find the zone and quickly get out of this inning. The pitch. Finally, strike one. The count now is 1-1. And the pitch. Low. Where the runner advances on a wild pitch by Caesar. Ball two. And the pitch. High, but the batters miraculously somehow still swung at it. Had a very awkward swing. Count now is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball is low in the dirt for ball 3. Count now is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And no outs. Ooh. And call strike 3 on the outside corner for out number 1. Next at bat is number 52, Cespedes, who is, and his last at bat was hit by a pitch. That is called strike 1 on the outside corner. Cesar seems somewhat to have settled down a little bit. See if we could throw another strike. Nah, he couldn't. Missed just outside for ball 1. And the pitch. Ooh. Swing and a miss by the batter. That is strike two. Count now is 1-2, one out. Runner still on second base. And a slow chopper up the middle. Fielded safely by the shortstop. And that is the second out of the inning. But the runner from second advances to third base. Six-three put out. And next at bat is the number 9 hitter, number 21, for the Manhattan Center Rams. And the pitch, low and outside for ball one. Strike one. Count now is 1-1. For those of you guys watching live, we're still dealing with some sort of delay with our scoreboard, so please bear with us. There's 2 outs on the top of the fourth. The Rams have a run at third base. And the pitch is low, but blocked by the catcher. Good block. The count is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, strike 2. Right on the pipe. The count now is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the number 9 hitter for the Rams, number 21. Last name Sosa, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. And the pitch. Ooh, he swings, but he misses for strike 3. Now retires the side. And on the top of the 4th inning, Trojans 9, Rams 1. Be right back, ladies and gents. And we're back, ladies and gents, with Billy Beltre leading the Trojans in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch was called a strike. That was short and in the dirt for ball one. Count now is 1-1. The pitch inside for ball two. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, and leading off is Billy Beltre, the DH for the Washington Trojans, who takes a huge cut but swings and misses for strike number 2. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is a slow grounder to the third baseman. And Billy beats the throw. Infield hit for Billy Beltre. The Trojans have a run on first. And at bat is Brian Mello, the second baseman for the Trojans. And Brian takes a pitch high and outside for ball number 1. Swing and a miss, foul tip by Mello for strike 1. Brian Mello has put 2 good at-bats in his last 2 turns, but unfortunately each at-bat has ended up kind of empty with 2 strikeouts. Hopefully he redeems himself here in this inning. He's a good hitter, has a great eye, very patient. Swings and miss again for strike 2. Count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs for the George Washington Trojans. And the ball is in the dirt. And Billy easily advances to second base on a wild pitch by the pitcher. Good eye by Brian Mello. That's a pitch outside for ball 2. Count now is 2-2. Oh, and strike 3 by Brian Mello. Brian is down on 3 strikes, and that is the first out of the bottom of the first. Bottom of the fourth. I'm sorry, ladies and gents. My apologies. Up at bat is the first leadoff hitter of the Trojans, John Luis Sierra, who today is 1 for 3. First inning, he lined out to second base. Second inning, he had a short single to right field and ended up scoring in that inning. And in the last inning, unfortunately, he got struck out. Billy's taking a huge lead off second base. And that is high for ball 1. Oh, there's a pop-up. Looks playable. Oh, he got it. I agree. That was a play the first baseman could have made, but unfortunately he didn't. Unfortunately for the Rams, fortunately for the Trojans, John Luis still gets another chance at bat. That was strike one. That was foul. Billy still taking a decent lead at second. And the pitch. Foul to the right side and foul. For strike number two. And the pitch. Low and outside. Count now is 2-2. And the pitch. High. Count is full, 3-2. One out for John Luis Sierra. And the pitch is a nice grounder right to the second baseman, who throws John Luis out. There's two outs now, and at bat is the shortstop for the Washington Trojans, Nicolas Nunez, who so far today is 0 for 2. And the pitch is chopped to the right side, right to the third baseman. And the first baseman can't pick it up, and it's a dead ball. Billy Beltre scores from second base. Nicolas Nunez advances to second on the throwing error. And the Trojans score. Up next is John Legrand, who is 2 for 2 today with 2 home runs and worked a walk in his last at bat in the bottom of the third. Is at bat with a chance of another RBI today. If he could bring this one in, it'll bring him to a grand total of 4. Already has 3 today. And he takes a pitch outside for ball 1. If I am not mistaken, I believe that the Trojans score 1 more runs and get 3 outs in the next inning, this game is pretty much over because of the knockout rule, which is when a team, or when the home team specifically, is winning by more than 10 runs after the 5th inning, they call it a mercy rule. And Nicolas steals second base standing without even a throw from the catcher. Count now is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh, and they called the balk on the pitcher. And Nicolas scores. Yep, that's exactly what the pitcher's probably thinking. Oh, it's pending still. The score is 11-1. We're just waiting for our scoreboard to actualize. But it's 11-1. John is still at bat. And the pitch. Chopped low, right at the pitcher. The pitcher throws. And John is finally called out for the first time today. And that is the end of the fourth inning. After 4 innings, the Manhattan Center Rams won, and the George Washington Trojans 11. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. We're going to pay some bills. With Cesar still on the mound, that was called a ball. Count is 2-0. Ball outside, 3-0. That was called a strike inside. Count now is 3-1. And he walks someone 4 pitches. That is low. At bat is number 25 for the Rams, who's 0 for 2 today. Chopper to third, throw to second is there for time for one, and they can turn two. Brian Mello throws it away. And the pitch low. And a pass ball. Wild pitch by Caesar that lets the runner advance to third base. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. It's like in and out. The internet has been in and out all game. Sorry, ladies and gents. We've definitely been having technical difficulties with our scoreboard. Count is 1-1. There's one ball, one strike on the number 3 heater for the Manhattan Center Rams. He is 1 for 1 today with a walk and a base hit. And that last pitch was called a strike. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 1 out. It's a run on third base. And the pitch. Low, good eye by the Manhattan Center number 3 hitter. Count now is 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The Rams have a run at third base. If this run scores, they could avoid the mercy rule. Ah, he got him. Strike 3 with some fast heat on the outside corner. There is 2 outs. And the number 4 hitter for the Manhattan Center Rams is at bat, who's also 0 for 2. He had a fly out to center field, and he struck out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Caesar gets a fastball right down the middle of the plate for strike 1. There's 2 outs. And the pitch. Out on pass ball. And the Rams score. The score. There goes the mercy rule. Score now is 11-2. Count now is 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike on number 18, Medina. That call was low for ball 2. And a nice grounder by Gregory Mello, gets it clean and throws a rocket to first base. And the inning is over. And after closing the middle of the 5th inning, Trojans 11, Manhattan Center 2. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. In the bottom of the fifth, at bat is Gregory Mello, who today is 1 for 2. He takes strike one. Count is 1-1. The pitcher steps off. I'm sure Gregory Meadows gotten the green light from Carbone, Coach Carbone. And the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. High for ball 3. Bless you. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he walks him. Gregory Mello works a walk and he reaches first base safely. Next at bat is the catcher, Michael Alcantara, who's 0 for 1 today, but he's gotten 2 walks, has worked 2 good at bats. And the pitch. Ooh, just missed it. Fouled it right back for strike number 1. And the pitch. Ball is in the dirt. Gregory Mello advances to second base on the wild pitch. Count is 3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Low ball forward. Wild pitch, and Gregory advances to third base. So Michael Alcantara, the catcher, works a walk, and Gregory Mello advances to third base on a wild pitch. The Trojans now have runners in first and third with Elijah Rodriguez at bat, who is 1 for 2 today. He has a triple in the first inning. He unfortunately struck out in the second and worked a walk on the third. Now let's see what type of damage he does in the fifth inning. The pitch. High for ball 1. Michael Alcantara steals second base with no throw from the catcher. Runners in second and third, no outs. The Trojans are once again threatening to put some runs on the board. And the pitch is high. The count now is 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch called a strike. Count now is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, and Elijah swings at a bad pitch outside of the zone for strike 2. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Runners in second and third base. Michael Alcantara, at second. Gregory Melo at third. Elijah Rodriguez at bat. And he works the walk with a good eye. He stayed off that bad pitch in the dirt. Elijah works the walk. And the bases are now loaded for the right fielder, Axel Sosa. The Trojans are in a good spot to try to break this game completely open. The bases are loaded. There are no outs. And in for Axel Sosa is Austin Payano, who is now at bat. With the bases loaded, he chops it to the third baseman. The third baseman catches it cleanly and gets him out. But at least Austin has an RBI. Gregory Melo scores from home. Michael Alcantara scores. And the game is over. That is the mercy rule. Well, ladies and gents, we thank you once again for tuning in with us on this gorgeous Monday afternoon in George Washington Sports Complex, where our boys varsity baseball team has once again defeated the Manhattan Center Rams with a score of 12-1. I am your broadcaster, Lewis, and I once again want to thank you for tuning in with us. And we would hope that you guys tune in with us on Thursday at 4 p.m. where our Trojans face off the Inwood Academy School. Thank you and God bless.